Yes, apologies. I had a few technical issues. So yes, hello everybody. Thank you so much for joining this Nagoya University general presentation at the Osaka University Virtual University Fair. I am very happy that you decided to join today's session with Nagoya University. And so in this first presentation, I will go over like a basic introduction to Nagoya University. And later on today, I will also present at the science and engineering session, as well as at the social science sessions. So if you're interested in like specific subjects, like in subjects in science or social sciences, then please join me there too. But I ask you to all turn off your microphone so there's no background noise. But without further ado, let's just start the presentation. So, yes, please turn off your mics if you can. Thank you. Okay. So let me just take a look. Okay. Yes. Good. I think we are ready to start now. So yeah, for the first introduction, I would like to introduce you to Nagoya City. So Nagoya City is the fourth largest city in Japan. It's a great location. It's located right here in the middle of the main island of Honshu. It's just a few hours from Tokyo and about 1 hour from Osaka, just half an hour from Kyoto. It's a great place to be if you love traveling. It's a big city, so there are good connections. There's a big airport, but it's not quite as big city as Tokyo or Osaka, for example. So it's quite like a comfortable size. It's not too crowded or not too expensive. So I really enjoy living here. I feel like there's a nice balance of city life as well as beautiful history and nature. Then moving on to talking about Nagoya University. So actually Nagoya University is one of the most like highly regarded universities in Japan. It was founded in 1871, originally as a medical school. It is one of the designated national universities by Japanese government. There are only about 10 designated national universities that have been given kind of a special position amongst all universities in Japan as being the leaders of education and research in Japan. It's actually the third highest ranking university in Japan, according to the latest Shanghai ranking. We are placed around 100 to 150 in the world ranking, according to this ranking. We are really famous for research. There have been 6 Nobel Prize winners in the past 20 years, mostly in the fields of science, so chemistry and physics. Those are subjects in science as well as engineering and medicine are kind of our strengths, or the subjects that are leading their own fields. We are quite a large university with over 16,000 students. About 16% of our students are international students. So even if you come here, then you are sure to make international friends and probably friends from your own country as well. But today I would like to talk to you about the G30 International Programs. These are our English language programs. So let me introduce, before I do that, I will show you our campus. So in just a minute, I will show you the different G30 programs we have available. But here is our campus. You can see it's a nice beautiful green campus. This is the main building, Toyota Auditorium. It's located on top of a subway station, so it's very conveniently located, about 20 to 30 minutes from the city center. You can see that we have lots of sports facilities. So of course, all of you are serious about your studies, but probably you are also wondering if you can do the activities you love to do also in Nagoya. So we have lots of student clubs for sports, like almost any sport. There's a swimming hall, there are like martial arts dojos, there are tennis courts right here. So it's a really lovely, green, lively campus that can offer you a lot in terms of studies, of course, but also in terms of extracurricular activities. And here you can see the location of the G30 student dorm. So the students who enter the G30 International Program, Undergraduate Program, are guaranteed a one-year spot at a student dormitory, which is located just about 10-minute walk from the main campus. So if you're a little bit nervous about moving abroad and setting up your life in Japan, then at Nagoya University, you can rest assured that you have a really nice place to stay for the first year. But let's move on to talking about the different programs we have. So here you can see our 10 undergraduate programs. So these are all 4-year bachelor's degree programs. They are all taught in English. And
recording in progress.
So yes, so here we have our social science programs. We have a program called Japan in Asia Culture Studies program, which focuses on modern Japanese history, literature, and cinema. So if you really love Japanese culture, maybe manga or anime or something like that, or love Japanese books or something like that, then this might be an interesting program for you. Then we have 2 social science programs, one at the School of Law and one at the School of Economics. And I will go into the details of these 3 programs at the last presentation today. I will also actually upload all of these presentations to our YouTube channel, which I introduced to you in a minute. So if you're curious to learn the details, then please check those out later on. Then moving on to our science programs, we have 2 biological science programs, one at the School of Science and another one at the School of Agricultural Sciences. So our School of Science biology program is focused in pursuing kind of basic science in microbiology and cell biology, those kinds of topics. Whereas our biology program at the School of Agricultural Studies is more focused on like applied science. So things like research in agriculture, plant science, food production, those kinds of topics. Then we have one of our star programs, the automotive engineering program. We have 2 automotive engineering programs, one in mechanical engineering, another one in electrical, electronic, and information engineering. So when you apply to Nagoya University, you have to choose which one of each of these kind of programs that have several different majors you want to apply to. But our automotive engineering program is particularly famous because Nagoya area is home to a lot of the car manufacturing companies in Japan. So big companies like Toyota and Mitsubishi are based in Japan. And this automotive engineering program does a lot of research collaboration as well as educational collaboration with these big companies. So yeah, this is one of our most popular programs. Then we have a physics program. It's we have both a bachelor's degree and a master's degree program in physics. It's a very strong physics program. Physics is one of the fields that has been awarded several Nobel Prizes at Nagoya University. So entering the physics program, you can rest assured that you will be learning from the very best physics researchers in the world. Then finally, we also have two chemistry programs, one at the School of Science and another one at the School of Engineering. And again, the chemistry program at the School of Science is focused on more traditional basic research, whereas the chemistry program at the School of Engineering is focused more on applied chemistry. So in a nutshell, those are the undergraduate programs we have available. Again, I will present a bit more detail about each of these programs in the two sessions after this main session. So do check those out if you're interested in learning more details. One thing I kind of wanted to explain to you is a little bit about our undergraduate curriculum. So all of these programs are four-year programs. In all of these programs, you will study Japanese in the beginning, and then you will also take liberal arts courses during your first year. So that means that even if you entered to Nagoya University to study physics, then you might also need to take law or economics during your first year and maybe the second half of your second year. So you'll get a chance to study a lot of different subjects. I think it gives all students a bit more well-rounded education, preparing them for different careers other than just the thing that you're mainly studying. And Japanese language you have to take in the first year, but you can choose to drop the Japanese during the second year, or you can choose to study Japanese all throughout your whole degree and get a Japanese proficiency that allows you to work in Japan also after graduation. Of course, from the second year onwards, you start focusing more heavily in your own major. And one thing which is really special about Nagoya University is that our students start their lab courses already in the middle of their third year. So our program is very lab and research based. All of the students will conduct their own original research and write a thesis at the end of the fourth year. So we are looking for students who are really passionate and interested in the research. A lot of our students also continue to graduate school to become for masters or PhD and become researchers at universities later on in their career. I will briefly mention that we also have quite a large graduate program. We have 12 graduate programs in a lot of the same subjects that I introduced you just now, but also in a few other subjects like there's earth and environmental science. There's also linguistics available, as well as civil and environmental engineering. A lot of students or people ask about studying medicine in Japan. That is not possible on an undergraduate level in English, but the Nagoya University G30 program does offer a master's program for public health at the School of Medicine and a doctoral program in medical science at the School of Medicine. So if you're interested in that, then please check out our graduate programs. You can see here, some of these have M, some of these have M and D. That just means master's or doctoral programs. So I think the nice thing about Nagoya University is that for most subjects, you can do your bachelor's degree at Nagoya University, and then if you get really passionate about your research, then you can directly continue it. And a lot of our students do. So they do the 4-year bachelor's degree and to their master's degree programs. Good. So moving on to a important topic that we also get a lot of questions. What about tuition and fees? Are there any scholarship? Those kinds of things. So one thing that is really special about currently living and studying in Japan is the fact that it's very affordable. So you can see here our tuition. It's about $3,600 per year. And if you compare the Nagoya University tuition to a standard tuition for international students in countries like UK or United States, you can see that there's almost a 10 times difference between the average tuition fees in these countries. I think in many other countries, the international students pay a little bit extra fees compared to the domestic students. But in Japan, all international students in national universities pay the same tuition as the local students. We have a few more other fees, so application fee and registration fee, but those are one-time payments that you have to make in the beginning. Here you can see some estimated living expenses. So our living expenses in Nagoya are quite low compared to cities like Tokyo and Osaka. Rent is quite cheap. So you can get by in Nagoya quite comfortably for about $670, $700 US. So that might be quite surprising for you. Many people think Japan is very expensive, but currently the yen is quite weak, and it makes it easier for international students to come back or to come to Japan and finance their studies. Of course, we offer also scholarships. So there is the Nagoya University G30 Undergraduate Scholarship. This is a completely full scholarship. It reimburses also for the registration fee. There's an annual allowance that helps you to pay for your living expenses. We also offer a mixed scholarship for quite a few students in the undergraduate program. For both the mixed and the G30 scholarships, you can apply when you apply. So there's quite a bit of support for undergraduate students, especially a bit less for the graduate school students, unfortunately, especially master students. But we do offer tuition fee exemption for foreign students. And most of international students whose parents don't live in Japan, because the system is somehow based on the parents' income and their tax record in Japan, then most students can get about 50% tuition waiver after starting their degree. We also offer a lot of information about the scholarships after enrollment. Oftentimes you need to know a little bit of Japanese to join the interview for the scholarship. But I would say that there are actually surprisingly many different choices, which I recommend you to research. There we have. So today I only have 30 minutes to go through all the information, but there's a lot more information about the scholarships on our website. You can scan this QR code, or I actually really strongly recommend you guys to check out our YouTube channel. So it's called Nagoya G30. There is a presentation there called Scholarships and Financing University Studies in Japan. This seminar is 1.5 hours long. That is how long it took for me to go through all undergraduate and graduate school scholarship options, what you need to apply, how much you can get support. I also talk about working at the university, TA programs and things like that, private scholarships. So if scholarship is really important to you, then do check this out. it's very packed with good information. Then let's talk about the application process. So again, I don't go to the details so much, but just to give you a basic idea of the basic flow. So for undergraduate program, there's an online application. There are 2 application rounds, one in like November, December, and another one in January. So during that time, you submit all of your application documents, essays, things like that. You need to pay the application fee, of course. And then we will contact a primary screening at the university. And then after maybe 1 month or 1.5 months, the students who pass the primary screening will be invited to an online interview with the professors. So for the science and engineering students, this is a 45-minute interview / an oral examination. So basically, for the science and engineering students, you will be asked to solve program-specific questions in mathematics, physics, chemistry, or biology during the interview. So this is something which is kind of special for Nagoya University. The questions tend to be quite challenging. They are on the on high school level, but kind of the more advanced topics in high school. So like, if you remember anything from this presentation, I would like you to remember that the preparation and practicing is the key to, for the interview, is the key to getting into Nagoya University. We see a lot of students, good students here, who have prepared their application well, but maybe have not prepared so well for the interview. So if you're really serious, then this is the point to somehow shine and show your motivation. For JACS, Japan in Asia Culture Studies, Law and Economics, the interview is 30 minutes and it's more discussion-based. Then the admission offer comes in March or May, depending on the round, and the classes start in October. So our academic year doesn't start in April as many other Japanese universities. It starts in October. For the graduate program, it's basically the same steps. The application periods are a bit different. So there's a first round in January and then a second round in May. January, all programs are available for both undergraduate and graduate programs, or the first round of applications. In the second round of applications for both the undergraduate and graduate programs, only a select group of programs are available. So just be careful with that. So same thing, there's a primary document screening and online interview during the second screening, and the classes will start in October. Again, today I don't have so much time to go into the details, but if you're interested in learning more about the application process, of course you can check out our website, or you can again check out this Nagoya G30 YouTube channel. There we have a seminar both for the undergraduate programs as well as the graduate programs, with all the details on how to apply. Then one thing that Nagoya University is really proud of is how well our students have done after graduation. So that really shows the level of education at Nagoya University. Before we end today's session, I'd like to introduce you to some of our students and show you what you can expect also after you graduate from Nagoya University. So here we have Sapna Sinha from India. She was a Nagoya University G30 chemistry program student. I think it was chemistry engineering. So she did her undergraduate degree at Nagoya University, and then after that went to Oxford University for her PhD. She is doing like research in like neuroscience and brain and cognitive sciences. She became a professor right after graduation at Osaka University, which is very rare. She's a very exceptional talent. But after that, she decided to take a very prestigious Smith Science Fellowship at MIT in the United States. So she's been going all around the world doing very advanced level research, and we are very proud of her. So, and also a few years ago, she was, or maybe last year, she was chosen as one of the Forbes 30 under 30 in Asia list. So that really shows the kind of impact she's doing in science, and as well as in kind of publicizing science to the larger audience. Another a bit more recent story of success from Nagoya University is Joachim Gabriel or Chino. He was a student from the Philippine Science High School. He entered the Nagoya University G30 Automotive Engineering Program and is now working as an engineer at Woven by Toyota. So he somehow realized the dream of studying automotive engineering at Nagoya University and then entering Toyota. So he's one of the examples of many of our students who maybe don't decide to go on to continue research after their undergraduate degree, but decide to work in Japan in a Japanese company. So here you kind of see two different paths you can take after graduation. If you scan this QR code, you will find many more kind of alumni stories. There's a nice alumni page here. You can read more about what different students from different countries and from different majors had ended up doing after graduating. So after this presentation is over, I encourage you to check out our website and see for yourself if there are some inspiring stories there. So here again is our website. I think we are almost out of time. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining today's session. Sorry there wasn't too much time for questions, but please join me in the next sessions as well. Hopefully I can make time for questions then. Okay, I think Osaka University staff has given you links for the next sessions. So if you're interested in staying at Nagoya University's presentation, you can stay here. But if you want to join some other university session, then you can check out the links in the chat.